Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a week or so since I've recorded a video, but I needed some me time. And I will get into that, I guess, in another video. I mean, I guess I really don't have to explain myself, but I'll tell you, I guess it is the topic of a video. It is part of my weight loss journey. I will bring it up in a video as to what consisted of my me time or why I needed the me time, but this video specifically is the video that I talked about during my announcement video when I did my update, the last video that I posted where I told you how much weight I lost, and I told you that I did blood work and I would share my results and compare the results of my blood work that I did previously before I started my weight loss journey, if you will. Okay, so sorry, I'm in a weird location, or a different location I should say, and so I am looking around. There's a reason I'm looking around, and so don't mind me, don't mind the background. If there's background noise, I apologize in advance. Okay, so the last time that I did blood work was October 17, 2017, which was during my physical. I got a whole bunch of blood work done, everything that the doctor wanted to get, basically your full yearly blood work. So in this blood work, I did have a lipid panel done and all these other things, and my results came back, and the results of I'll tell you specifically the lipid panel results. I'm going to tell you the hemoglobin A1C and the glucose, and then we will go over the results that I got back this July 2018, and then you'll actually hear or notice the difference, and then I will explain a few things to you. Okay, so October 17, 2017, my HDL, which is good cholesterol, was 53 milligrams. My cholesterol to HDL ratio was 4.5. My total cholesterol was 237, which is above what it should be. And that was the first time in my life, actually, that I had a cholesterol reading that was higher than what it should be. Excuse me, hold on. Was higher than what it should be, and it was a little bit alarming because even though I knew I was overweight, obese, and needed to lose weight, I never actually, luckily, thankfully, got blood test results back that were abnormal. So my sugar, my glucose levels were always normal. I was never pre-diabetic, and I also didn't have an issue with my cholesterol ever, which was shocking, but I did exercise on and off since I'm about 15 years old. And although I did eat more than my body needed, I also did eat healthy foods and non-healthy foods. So I did eat a variety of stuff, and I do love vegetables and fruit and all those things. So maybe that had to do with it, or good genes, I don't know. But I got lucky up until that point when I got these results that my cholesterol was a little bit high at 237. Should be under 200, but the more under 200 that it is, the better. So cholesterol total was 237. LDL, which is bad cholesterol, was 161. That is way too high. And that was the reason why my cholesterol was too high, was because my HDL number had jumped up so much. Now, to give you an idea, the HDL number, I'm sorry, the LDL number that went up too high, that's the bad cholesterol. The LDL number, a normal LDL should be equal to or less than 129. So that's to give you an idea of how high that LDL is. 161 is not good. My triglycerides were 116. My hemoglobin A1C number, which is an average, a 3-month average of if you're at risk for having diabetes, or if you're pre-diabetic or anything like that, that number is what that indicates, and mine was 5.3, and my glucose level was 97. And I don't know if you can see me with all this sunlight, but I'm trying to block it out. But anyway, so that was the results from October 17, 2017. Fast forward, and mind you, of course, after getting a high cholesterol reading on my blood test, or knowing that my weight had increased so much you know, that it was like my highest weight ever, and I'd never seen, you know, my weight be so high, and I was miserable and just could barely get around. Like, I mean, I was getting around, but I was just miserable. I was always in pain, and I still didn't do anything about it until December of 2017. But I'm not upset that I didn't do anything about it till December 17. I'm sorry, December 5th, 2017. But I am kind of like shocked that it just didn't wake me up quicker. Then again, a lot of people get diagnosed with things like diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol and things like that, and it still doesn't wake them up. So I'm very thankful and grateful that I did wake up finally, and I stopped the whole routine of losing weight and gaining weight and, you know, being happy and miserable. It was getting so tiring, and I just wanted to live my life in a happy way, and I only have so many years, you know, of my life to live, and why was I allowing myself to be so miserable? I didn't quite understand it, and I really wanted an end to it. So I'm so glad for the awakening and the ability to like have changed my life so far and be happier, you know. And I hope, honestly, anyone that was in my position, that is in my position, that has weight to lose, regardless of the number of weight that you have, you know, like how much you have to lose. I don't care if it's 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds, the list goes on and on. The amount of people that are obese in this country and slowly increasing in other parts of the world is very shocking, and it's also saddening, upsetting, all of those things, because I literally know what it's like to live, you know, miserably in a body that, you know, is not functioning the way it's supposed to, because you've just put on too much weight and you're just eating way past the amount that you need to. No one needs to eat that way. No one needs to live that way. And I just hope that everyone finds it within themselves to be able to get out of that vicious cycle, seriously. And that's my goal. Like, if I can help one person get out of the vicious cycle and they help one person, I feel like that change will slowly, hopefully, take over and either shut down, decrease the obesity epidemic. I don't want to see anyone obese. I don't want to see that anyone lives that way. And I don't think it's unrealistic. I think that it's possible for people to attain, you know, healthy body weights and to live healthy lifestyles. I just think that it takes a lot of work, because people have been fed such, you know, horrible things, and we live in a society here that's very much surrounded by food and fast food and processed food and things that are really, really bad for us, but they are marketed and sold, and people eat them, get addicted to them, and it's this cycle that people just can't get out of, and they're eating fast food as, you know, as their main source of nutrition, and there is no nutrition in fast food, none. So I'm hoping that changes, and hopefully slowly I can help contribute to that change. Okay, so now that intermission is over, the results from July 3rd, 2018, when I had my bloods drawn, the same exact results I'm going to give you. So my HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol, is 47 now. My total cholesterol to HDL ratio is 4.0. My triglycerides are 89 now. My hemoglobin A1C is 5.0. My glucose is 79. And the biggest change is that my LDL number is now 123. So I went from an LDL of 160, let me see, why am I trying to memorize it? 161 to an LDL of 123, which is now below, it should be equal to or less than 129. So not only am I in a normal range, I'm even below, you know, in that range. I'm not borderline or anything. I'm below that range. My total cholesterol went from 237 to 188. This is a short period of time, you know, for cholesterol to go down. No medication. I didn't take a statin drug. I didn't take, you know, anything to lower my cholesterol. All I did was change my diet. All I did was cut out all the junk and all the stuff that I was eating that was just not serving me and not healthy for me to have. And I'm amazed. I mean, I'm literally amazed by this. Like, yes, my weight has gone down, and it's a lot of weight to have gone down in this amount of time. But at the same time, seeing a number on the scale, yes, it's motivating and all that, but it's really important to understand that losing weight and getting healthy, yes, it's, you know, you are looking to lose weight and see the number on the scale, but there's more to losing weight and there's more to a health journey than the number on the scale. So there's inches that you can lose, inches off your body. You can become healthy from the inside. All of those things factor in when you're trying to achieve optimal health, which is exactly what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to achieve optimal health, and yes, along with that comes a proper weight, comes a weight within a normal range, and I want that, you know. But sometimes, even when I see the number on the scale dropping to what it has dropped, I see that number every 5 weeks, and I kind of become impatient and things like that. And I want to, honestly, I want to step on the scale and see my goal weight, or see that I've like reached this like insane number. That's me. That's the unrealistic side of me. And I know that that's not possible. So this really has helped me like feel and understand that but understand and know that I am literally doing everything that I can to gain my health back. And the numbers, the proof is in the numbers. The proof is in the fact that I got my blood test drawn. It has nothing to do with the number on the scale, but it has everything to do with the change in my diet, everything. And I eat more vegetables, I eat more fruit, I drink more water. I did go plant-based, but I only started going plant-based in April. So, I mean, that's a few months for sure, but you know, I'm not going to say 100% it had to do with changing to a plant-based diet, although I very much am for a plant-based diet. And I think that someone that may have high cholesterol or issues with cholesterol should maybe try that out before they go on to taking medication. But again, do whatever you feel is best, or whatever your doctor feels is best. I am not one for medication or solving a chronic disease with medication. I think that's the opposite of what people should do. And I think that if you want to take pills and always remain where you are, then definitely that's one way to go about it. But I really think the change in nutrition is the key. It's the key. It's the answer. It's the answer to getting off these medications. It's the answer to your optimal health and success. And I think it's extremely important. It's the number one thing you can do for yourself, you know, above exercise, above meditation, above, you know, retail therapy, or whatever you do to feel good. I think the number one thing you can do to feel good from the inside out is to change your nutrition and to put into your body the best of everything that you can, and eat vegetables and eat fruit and drink your water and do all those things that are beneficial for you, and you will feel the difference. Your skin will show the difference. Your body weight will naturally show the difference, and your cholesterol and your blood test results will come back, and they will be excellent. So that's my blood test results, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks for staying my subscribers as I needed my me time, and I got a little tan, guys. I've been exercising outdoors, and it's helped me absorb some vitamin C. But I am using sunscreen. I'm not gonna lie. I am using sunscreen because I don't want to burn, and you know, I still want to protect my skin, but I do not mind this tan at all. So anyway, guys, I'm so glad you're watching. I'm so glad I got to record this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.